Mm. Blessed day, everyone. How you guys doing today, tonight? I hope you guys doing wonderful. Peace, love, and blessing to all. What's going on? What's going on? Hope you guys doing wonderful. Well, guys, we try to. This is an open discussion, guys, and we try to do this from with open mind. So we have discussion with different topic where we can basically have a conversation and everyone could share their opinion. I'm not here to discriminate. I'm not here to discourage anyone from their belief. That's not my intention. All I'm looking for us to have a discussion about different topics from time to time because sometimes we go into things and these discussion, these topics can help a person. And this channel is about helping and motivating people, not to bring down anyone, not to discourage anyone. We want to uplift people and take them to a higher place, not dragging them to the mud. That's not what we're here for. All right? So how you guys doing? Well, you guys see the topic. You guys see the topic. Believe what you know. Believe what you know. Today I was kind of, hi, sweet pea. How you doing? Thank you for being here. Yes, glad to have you here. Glad to have you here. All right, I appreciate that thumbs up. I appreciate that, guys. Anyone come in? Yes, all is well, all is well. Anyone join, please give this video a thumbs up. If you feel like you can share the live if you feel like, because I think it's an interesting topic tonight. And I would like if anyone feel to come up on stage tonight and we can discuss this. Hi, the life of Ari, how you doing? Hi, Destiny Hostess, how you doing? Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. Yes, guys, so you see the topic. The topic is believe what you know. I was, all day today, I'm thinking, Ed, hello at the front porch garden, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Yes, guys, so today I was wondering what topic must I come up with? That's what I was wondering. What topic must I come up with today? And somehow or the other, I didn't come up with no topic until I was basically on my way home. That's when I come up with a topic. And you're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome. Yes, so this is when I come up with a topic. All right, guys, the front porch gardener, please check her out. She have a gardening channel. Please check her out. Please check out Sweet Pea. They all have awesome channels, so please check them out. All right. Yes, guys. So while I coming home, I was coming, I was coming with a bowl of pepper and okra. And someone asked me, "Oh man, where you get them? Them look nice." So I said, "I grow them." All right. I said, "I grow them." And the pastor said, "Oh, you grow food?" I said, "Yes, I grow food." And I said, "You ain't start growing your food yet?" And he said, "No, not as yet. I'm thinking about it." And well, I tell him, I say, "Hey, oh my bargain, good night. How you doing?" "You welcome, you welcome." So I talking to the guy. "Oh, thank you." "You like the shirt? Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it." Yes, guys. So he tell me that he never planned food, but he thinking about it. I'm a person who planting food forever. But at the same time, this guy is telling me he is going through Google because he was talking about fruit trees and how to plant fruit trees and the best way he think to plant vegetables. So I'm saying, but you never plant food before and you trying to convince me and tell me how to plant food. So he going in Google and typing and telling me, yeah, but look what it says here. But I'm doing it for years, so I know what I'm talking about. You going into Google. So, guys, the reason why I say that, where can I get the t-shirt? Do you sell them? Yes, the t-shirt and them is coming very soon. I already start I have them printing and design with different names on top of them, inspiration, name and print, words that could motivate you. So yes, I'm definitely going to be selling them very, very soon. All right. Planter, I was given a large size zucchini. It is bitter to slice raw and freeze or cook. Is it better to slice raw? Yeah, no, you could slice it raw and freeze it. Yeah, that's basically how I freeze my stuff. I slice them green, fresh, put them in a bag and freeze them. That's what I do. I don't cook them first, then freeze them. I mean, other people do it, but the way I do it, I cut them up green, then I slice them. All right. I hope that answer your question. Yes, guys. So why I say this, right, is how if you don't be careful, if you don't be careful out here, you could know something and someone convince you that you're wrong. Even you know, even though you have experience doing it, even though you know what you're talking about, there's people who still gonna try convince you and make you feel like you're wrong. And at the end of the day, if you ain't strong, you walk away from that conversation believing that you are wrong, even though you have all type of experience on what you're doing. Don't let no one come and convince you, especially when you did your homework, especially when you had your experience, especially when you know. Don't allow people to come in your life and convince you that you're wrong when you are right. Okay, you once you know, don't get me wrong. Once you know, you have experience. Let me draw a simple reference. You know that if there's a fire or the stove is there and the fire is burning, you know for a fact If you put your hand in that fire gonna burn you. So don't let somebody convince you that if you put your hand in that fire, it will not burn you. Don't do that. And people doing this every day. How can you tell me how to plant a pepper tree when you never plant one? How can you tell me how to grow food when you don't have a garden? So these are the things I look into, and that's why after the conversation, I decide, let me choose this topic. Let me choose this topic. We have to start being more confident in ourselves and believe in ourselves. Because if we don't do that, we're gonna allow different energy in our life. And this energy gonna make you doubt yourself. This energy gonna make you believe in other people instead of yourself. So we have to be careful, guys. Once you know the truth, you have experience. Don't make other people convince you, especially when they're not doing it. That's how I see it. Truth. So many people will try to discourage you out there. That's true. That's definitely true. There's a listen me, it's crazy, but there's a lot of people out there, just out there, to discourage people from achieving their goals. So you got to be careful. Once you have like I keep saying, once you have experience, once you know, you cannot let somebody convince you something different because you know. Elassus Johnny, salute. How you doing? Thank you for being here. So you have to believe in what you know, guys. You understand? Put trust in what you know. Because the honest truth is, I don't know. This is why I have an open discussion. And I want to put in. Oh, thank you, Lashes. I appreciate it. I appreciate that. I'm going to put in the link because I want anyone who feel like come up and have a conversation. And tonight, I also want to shout out a few channels. Yeah, especially if you're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers or if you're trying to get to that watch time or whether you have a YouTube channel, period. Once you hear, I'll give you that shout out, man. Hey, Bobby Wilson, how you doing, man? Good evening. How you doing? Thank you for being here. Yes, guys. So always believe in yourself. And when you experience something, don't let someone convince you different because you experience it, you knows it. We grow up in a place where it doesn't matter where you grow up. Wherever you grow up in this world, you grow up where you've been taught everything. From the time you step out of your mother womb, you've been taught everything. It's time for people to start knowing things instead of believing everything. So, in order for you to know things, you got to start to do your experiment and you got to start to open up your mind to new things. You cannot close. If this is why this is an open discussion, because I want people to feel free. It doesn't matter what race you are, it doesn't matter what religion you're in. You can come up here and have a conversation because I'm not discriminating anyone. Whatever your belief is, that's your belief. If you share your belief with me, it's up to me to say, all right, it's up to me to dissect it and take what makes sense to me. Sometimes when a person, you have a conversation, it doesn't mean you got to believe everything the person say, but sometimes you can just pick what makes sense to you. What happened is, you guys hearing me? Let me know because I see Bobby Wilson right. What happened? Anyhow, guys, I know you guys, I know you guys planting your food as well, so I got to shout you guys out. I got to shout you guys out. All right, let me shout out front yard, backyard, doing her thing. Listen me, it's amazing, guys, just to see you guys putting in the work. Even though I'm looking at some people who really don't have the space, but they're producing. That's awesome. Keep do what you're doing. You're gonna learn something every day. Get an open mind to the gardening. Study your plants, them. So every year you're gonna get better and you're gonna know what they need. You're gonna know what they don't need. Study your plants that you know whether they love water or they don't love water. This is very important. This gonna make you get a productive garden when you know the plan. So shout out to you, the front porch gardener. Guys, if you never check out the front yard, front porch gardener, please check her out. Please see what she's doing. If you like her video, just support her. And I mean, let's all do the same thing. Support each other. Do the same for each other. Lascious Johnny, shout out to you, man. Peace and love to you, man. Guys, Lascious Johnny doing her thing, planting her own food, and it's so amazing. I'm not sure if you know how great what you're doing, how the message you put in out is great. Because here what? Your soil is mostly sand. Your soil is mostly sand, but guess what? You planting and producing some lovely food, some lovely vegetables. Then you also try to educate people about the real estate. So keep do what you're doing, sis. It's a blessing, man. Just do what you're doing. All right, sweet pea. Sweet pea. And what I noticed too, you guys promote people channel as well. Sweet pea do an amazing job. I look at sometimes he posts other people channel, which Lascious Johnny doing it as well. All these things is amazing. Blessing. Guys, check out Sweet Pea. Check out his channel. See what's going on over there. If you like his content, support. Put your support out there. Bobby Wilson, you ain't have a channel as yet. No, you ain't have a channel as yet. But guess what? I appreciate you, Bobby Wilson, because I see you in many chat giving support. You supporting people. So I give you a thumbs up. I appreciate that. Keep do what you're doing. Oh, my bargain, thank you for your support. I don't think you, no, you don't have a channel, but I see you in my chat. From time to time, I appreciate that. I appreciate everybody for even coming into the live and give the support. I appreciate each and every one of you. Destiny, oh, sis, thank you, sis, for being here. Well, you is a member of my channel. So I appreciate you joining the membership of my channel. I truly appreciate that. And you being a member for almost a year now. Yeah, almost a year now. And you still there. I truly appreciate you. Shout out to all the members of my channel. You guys, I mean, thank you guys. You guys support me, and I'm grateful. All my supporters, everybody who support me, I'm grateful. I'm truly blessed, and I'm definitely grateful. All right, so I hope I give everybody that shout out that's in the live. Okay. Destiny News is oh my Bobby Wilson. Yes, Bobby Wilson, we're looking forward to see your channel maybe for the spring. What you say? Yes, we definitely looking forward for that. Yes, yes, guys. So I know now is springtime, and not sorry, guys, fall time. I know now is fall, and I know you guys trying to do the garden, and I think you guys should and try to get your food in, reap some food, and also get some compost prepared for the spring. So especially if you're using container garden, especially if you're using container garden, you got to rejuvenate that soil. You cannot just throw some compost you buy from the store and that and believe it's gonna do anything. No, you need to start working on your compost during the winter. So when the spring that break down and ready to mix up with your soil, to bring the soil back, that you could start planting. It's technique and is I'm just giving idea, guys. At the end of the day, is you planting the food, you doing your garden. So at the end of the day, you got to develop your own skill. But take a few things from other people, especially people who experience and know what they're doing. And I give you a year or two to develop into a gardener, even you know start from Porch Garden and see you doing amazing things. So your channel amazing. Yes, yes, she are. That's amazing. Just listen, me guys. You guys doing wonderful. Just keep doing what you're doing, believing, and don't let nobody discourage you. And if you plant a plant and it die, plant the next one. Are we all? He is frozen on my screen. Bobby say I'm frozen on his screen, guys. Am I? Okay, Bobby, refresh your screen because sweet PC, I'm not frozen. So try refresh your screen. Yes, guys. So what I'm saying is try if you really listen to me, gardening is something that it's not gonna happen overnight. And especially when you're building your soil as well, it's not gonna happen overnight. It's gonna take some time to get the way you want it. But within that time, you should be learning. That should be your learning process. So I give you the first year, but the second year, you should get better. I'm not saying you're going to reach your full potential, but you will get better. The third year, you will get better. The more you do it, the better you're going to get. So do not get discouraged because you plant a plant and it might die, or you might plant some vegetables and they didn't do well. If they don't do well, do something different the next time. Maybe you need to move them from their location. Maybe you need to give them a little more water, or maybe you need to water them less. So it's always that little experiment you got to be doing in your garden. I do it all the while. Even though I grew up doing gardening from, with my parents, and to today, I still do my own little experiment because that's how you learn. And it's amazing to be harvesting almost every day. It's amazing just to walk in your garden and just able to pick some fresh vegetables and head to your kitchen. It's amazing. So if you're doing container garden, right? If you're doing container garden and you planting like okras, right? Pepper, eggplant. These plants need the root. The root is kind of big, so you kind of want a big container because these plants could grow 6 feet. These plants could grow 6 feet. So if you have them in a little container, all they're gonna be in the little container struggling, and they're not gonna give you too much. But if you get them in a container that big enough while they're growing, they're producing. While they're growing, so you get a longer harvest from them. So just be mindful of these things, and you could become very successful very fast. I bought a mint plant from grocery store and plucked mint to use that day. Should I get a bigger pot? I noticed the green isn't as green anymore. You see the thing about it? Yes, you should get a bigger pot because the thing about it, mint run. And it's a good thing you have it in a pot because mint can take over your whole your yard if you allow them to. So able to control the mint is something good. So what I will tell you to do, get a bigger pot, and give it room to run. So why? Because the thing about it is, if you ain't give it room to run, it's gonna start look like it dying out. It's gonna look like it dying out because they love to run and the root love to spread. So give them that place that they could spread, and you will able to harvest a lot more from them. I have a lot of mint in my garden because, and it's two mint plant had. I had the chocolate mint, and I also had the peppermint. And every year they come back, every year. So I ain't got to buy mint at all. They come back every year. So what I noticed, they were sprouting up in different places. So what I do, I just pull them up because and I put a barricade in a raised bed and just leave them there that I can control them because they will take up your whole yard if you allow them. So yes, I think you need a bigger container. Okay. Right, that's what I'm experiencing. Okay. It's guys, it's always better for you to have a big enough container than a small container. It's better the container is too big than too small. So this is why I always say Study your plant. Know your plant. When the winter hit, right? Let me just tell you an idea what you can do when the winter hit. Anytime the winter hit and you have plants, pull up the plants like it done it dry. Pull up the plant and observe the root of the plant. Look at the root of the plant, and that's gonna give you an idea of how much that root spread, how how much the root grows and how much room the plant need. So this is why I'm saying a bigger pot is always better. You will able to harvest a lot more than if you have them suffering in a small container where their root already hit the surface of the container and cannot go nowhere else. You ever look one time, right?